Hey, what is up guys, and welcome back to another video. This is my part 2 of the Maleficent B event. So I'm trying out a new format right now, and hope you guys enjoy this style of format. If you do, comment down below. Let me know if there's anything you want me to change, so that at least I can, put towards these changes, as this is why this format is a bit different from the part 1 format. So if you tune into my part 1 format, links will be in the description and annotations on the video for you guys to check out. Have a look at the part 1 if you haven't done so, and then sort of evaluate and see what you like about the first one, the style of the part 1 video, or do you not like it at all. Then when you come to watching back the part 2, you can then comment down below, and I'll try to I will basically put towards all these feedbacks I get and work towards them for the next video that I'm gonna upload, that's basically revolving around these events. But without any further ado, I will continue back from where I left off, and that is this one, which is the 11th of the 11th stage. So with this particular stage, what I used to complete them was basically Divine Rose is again. I went for this setup, which is the 2 paralyzed actually. Could be any medal, but basically these are some of my old medals which I have, and they basically had paralyze as a spell. And what I'll do is, so for instance, I'll just quickly load and show you guys. So the general path I take is, most of the time I'll go for power based, just because I don't know, they seem to work better with this sort of setup. So obviously, it's them being not hard, you just want to try your best and paralyze one or the other. If they don't paralyze doesn't proc, then no problem with that. And then you just use a Sigbar B on the lower version for now, and use your friend's medal that would basically recover SP to then give you back SP, so then you're back again, and you can just take him out normally. Obviously if you have a high spell, so if you use Mogul Glory, that's perfect, fine keyblade, but if it's not strong, then that's okay, so long as your magic skills are strong enough, you should be able to take him out. But otherwise you can just constantly keep tapping, or you can just Sigbar him and then just move on. See, with these guys, pretty simple. Yet again, Sigbar B, it's a one shot, and if it isn't a one shot, then you got paralyzed to come back for. So moving on, not too much trouble. I'll keep forgetting. You gotta make sure paralyze proc, and by doing that is you need your items, your skill perk to be high as well. So yeah, basically I just ran this all the way until same setup. So each time, because this is quite an expensive build, by the time you finish using Sigbar, you may not have a chance to regain some SP. So you know, it's worth go farm, restore some SP, and then coming back and proceed on to the next level. So I was able to proceed on. Obviously, you know, Starlight is still perfectly fine if you. Yeah, that's another thing. Starlight. With the Starlight Keyblade, you know, there's not much difference. Magnificent, it's just there just to cover up. But I used Zemnis this time because he was strong. But you know, Zigbar B is still there. I still ran the Fairy Medal that actually gives me SP back, so that was all good. So yeah, basically I just rinse and repeat the same thing from 11, and in Olympia, which is basically this setup. So once again, I focused all my strength. No, actually that's the wrong one. Is that the right one? Oh yes, 4, because it's 4. Yes. I was thinking. No, that looks a bit weird. So yeah. Likewise, I focused on the path, which is the power-based path, because obviously I have a crocodile that raises power base, so that was really useful. If you don't have crocodile, then I'd still recommend going for a power base, because of the fact that the power base gives the most EX, most multiplier on the Olympia Keyblade, and with Sebastian, that's a lot of damage. If you still don't have any strong power medals, then you know, I would suggest probably. Oh, it's kind of hard. If you want to try to get all of them, like all the objectives, which, coming back to think, I think if you just achieve, you don't need to achieve all of the ones. I think one of each should be enough. Up until this event 14, I was able to kill my Magnificent, and I have one spare Magnificent left, which hasn't been added to, which hasn't had any Magnificent medals added onto. So I think it's probably okay just to progress and forget about, just obtain the one Magnificent from each of them. Select the objectives, just gain the one that for completing without having to continue. I mean, that should be enough, and especially when you get near to the end, if you can get and play through the end of this, then you know, you'll be fine. I don't think you're having much trouble. But likewise, as you can see here, I chose to skip this particular objective because it just wasn't working for me. So, you know, Starlight was not working, so what did I use? I chose to use the Divine Rose. Yeah, I chose to use the Divine Rose solely because to paralyze, I paralyze one of the enemies and then I go Zigbar B on the other. On the one that I wanted Zigbar B, use my Zigbar B on, I do not paralyze them, or try not to paralyze them. So there's a bit of a trial and error to try over a couple of times. You know, I'm not saying you'll get it working first time. I mean, even with my skill perk, I think I have plus. My skill perk is +9. Even with +9 skill perk, you know, not everything not everything procs, so I still had to do some trials with it. And with that, I was able to complete number 14 with solely with my divine rose with 2 paralyzed. I'm on 2 paralyzed because most of the time you're fighting the enemies, they'll be in 2s, not 1s. So you want to paralyze some of them. If they hit you, then obviously you're gonna have some sort of defense boost 3, most likely your friend's medal. This was where I run it from, but obviously you can, if you have a defense boost 3 medal, that is you placed in and on the reverse, which I don't think many people do, but you know, just in case if you do, then yeah, you can easily swap out one of these guys. I just put them there because they fulfill the criteria of reverse medal. So that was that. And obviously with this one, I have a couple of tries. I've been trying to get the first objective, but it's not working for me. So instead of that, I might as well try to grind for the bonus, the special bonus one, which grants you extra damage. And by doing that, I'm just gonna have to try basically clear this that objective. So in order to do that, I'm basically breaking all the rules here and just go for an all-out damager, because there's nothing much I can do really. I can't exactly get that first objective with the medals I have, so you know, let's go. So long as I can live, that won't be a problem. Why do I have Daisy? I don't know. If you guys don't have Zigbabi, I mean, you know, do still comment down below so that I know, you know, that you guys don't have it, so I would actually make another video, separate video that actually showcase me not using Zigbabi instead, and we'll see where we can take it from there. But I would say, I would think most of you guys would have Zigbabi as just an automatic thought, because it wasn't that hard to get Zigbabi, or at least what I can see anyway. Maybe it is. But nowadays with a lot of guides online, you know, I'm pretty sure you can find it. So what can I do here? Here. So I gotta do this. I'm basically just going all out. That was to pretty much test my damage, because obviously as a new build I wasn't sure what I was going to do with this, but with that at least I know, okay, what I really need to change. And with that being said, I know exactly what I should go for. So if you're running like pretty much a similar build to me, so raise speed defense, 3 strength tier, restore gauge. I mean, Chip and Dale. If you haven't got Chip and Dale, you better get it now because it will be very useful. And it's a free medal, so definitely worth getting. So start off this. If you've earned Chip and Dale and let's say for instance no one in your member, like your friends list, have an extra like is sharing a medal that restores SP, then what I would recommend is to not guilt your Chip and Dale. Save at least one, so that way you can have 2 Chip and Dales in your keyboard. Maybe a waste of space, but not entirely, because you have 2 of them which can recover 8 SP, and you can use those 8 SP to basically power your way through your last 2 medals, like your friend's medal and your medal that you're gonna use at the very end. So in this case, what I'm going to start off with is I don't think probably attack boost 3 is not necessary, but would do it anyway. So I'm going to Zigbar B. Over here. Ah, that's right, sleep. Should have sleep. Oh, okay. Should have slept. Or take out the yeah. Because it seems like the helicopter fleet isn't doing too much damage, so probably best to put one of those guys to sleep. Oh, I messed up. Yeah, I messed up. That should have been a 1 hit. Forgot to boost. Sorry for this. It should have been a bit quicker, but let's try this again. So boost. Make sure to always have full gauge if possible. Well, it doesn't really matter which way you go. Oh wow. That was something new. I believe 250 should do enough. So I want to try sleep someone, and that didn't work. I will remove that. So Bobby onto sorcerer. It does a bit too much damage. Okay. So it seems someone with probably an AoE for that very last fight probably would be better. Yeah. Someone with an AoE would be much better than Zigbar B. So, you know, obviously by the way you see, I was thinking probably someone, if you was to have someone like, let's have a look. I'm not going to showcase it in this video because actually I don't think I will be showcasing it at all because it would be quite long for this video, and it's not what I want to showcase. So you need someone that does AoE at the very end. Majesty maybe, but it's a bit random, so it's not that great, and it only has an attack boost 2 in my case anyway. So I would say someone in terms of someone we can buff, so a Moana or Mew would be great since it's power based or it's speed based, no, magic based. It's power or magic based. So if you have any, actually, yeah, Moana, my Moana into a Magnificent, just AoE, would be basically a lot of damage. Now to think back, I think probably the Phil and the Hercules, which I accidentally removed, well, failed in Guiltin, would probably be a good choice in this case. You can use Sebastian into Maui. Maybe even put in attack boost 3 if you have attack boost 3. Then that definitely would clear out pretty much everything. And hopefully you guys do actually get the final part. As this is the last part of this event, you know, for the inconvenience, I will show you guys my pool, one of my last pools, because I do feel that this epic carnival medal here is, it's not gonna be you're not gonna be able to get it again. So make the most of it, and I will be using my last 3,000 gems for it. And it's gonna go here. I feel like it's gonna go terribly wrong, but since we're gonna bop into the new Kingdom Hearts sometime soon, I hope, or the rebranded Kingdom Hearts Unchained forgot what the name is called, but basically the new Kingdom Hearts. Just to get, obviously, to get people into the game and fresh. We're most likely to get jewels, so gaining back those jewels then wouldn't be too bad. So let's go. Let's hope we get something good. Okay, probably not that great. Illustrated Terror, I believe that is. Rage's marriage base tiered by 2 for 110. Not bad, not bad. But apart from, hey, I can finally finish my owl. 9 o'clock. Not bad. It's okay, really. 90 times repeat, not interested. Simba. Pinocchio. File from Sora. It's all these old ones. Well, you know, unlucky, couldn't get the tier 5s. Tier 5s? Yeah, tier 5s. New tier 5s. Would have been great. But oh well. Well, that's another unlucky pull, I'd say. But I hope you guys enjoy, and do let me know if there's anything you want change in these sort of upcoming videos, and if you guys actually stuck on any of the other events, quest after Maleficent B, like a specific stage, you know, let me know, and tell me your setup. Tell me, like, is it, you know, where exactly you are having the trouble, and hopefully I can help you guys, and you know, get as far as you can this event, if possible. Even you might as well try to guilt her. I mean, if you get up to, so if you follow my sort of guideline, obviously we will be playing with different medals and keyblade levels and guilds and stuff, but if you follow my video guidelines, pretty much up until here, like with the Olympia Keyblade, it's pretty much the same thing. Flame Hammer, Starlight. Yeah, I used Starlight for that one. I actually did use Starlight, and my setup was this. So what did I really rely on? Well, nothing really much. It's just Zemnis B that did all the damage. For my friend's medal, I also used the one that gives me back restores some SP gauge for me. So that's the Daisy and Mini Me friend's medal that I have here. It's the one I've always been using, because it's all about SP now, really. The more you have, the better it is for you. And that's about it. You know, Magnificent is just there just to fulfill that objective, but you can put anything else in there. Paralyze, you can have a paralyze, a medal with paralyze in there. It's not too bad. Paralysis, if you want to call it that way. Sorry for the correction anyway, but paralyze or paralysis, depends how you guys want to pronounce it. But yeah, if you're gonna use, I would say sleep probably would be better for maybe, no, actually no, it wouldn't be. I mean, it would be if your friend's medal, which is in my case Minimi and Daisy, is an AoE damage, so it would stop this sleep, like you'll unwake the monster, the enemy, if you have sleep on your last slot. So a single target with sleep is probably better. By that meaning that your friend's medal is a single target, and you target something else that isn't asleep. That way it guarantees that you stop the sleep monster from attacking you, which is better than paralyze or paralysis, because that just depends on RNG luck. So which is why I say if you run paralysis or paralyze, then it really depends on your luck. Sometimes they hit you, sometimes they don't. If they don't, then consider yourself lucky. But anyways, that's it. Hope that explains a lot for you guys, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Take care.